All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. It is my second day in Danang, central Vietnam, but this is my first full day where I can come out and have some breakfast. Now, there are numerous dishes that I need to get over the next few days, but today is dedicated to two dishes that everyone has been telling me that foreigners cannot eat. So one is going to be a local fresh rice noodle dish with fermented fish called Bún Mắm. The next one is going to be Bún Mắm Bà Đông, which is a fermented shrimp paste dish. Now the second one, I know I'm going to like because I like shrimp paste. Well, I hope I'm going to like it. The first one scares me a little bit more, but every single person that I've spoke to has told me, you don't want to go and eat this, foreigners can't eat this, tourists can't eat this, some Vietnamese people don't even eat this. So, very excited to see what all the fuss is about. All right, so the first place we're going to go, this is a breakfast dish where you can get it any time of the day, but it's hyper popular for breakfast. It's Bà Đông Bún Mắm, and it's down a little back street. I'll stick links, as always, with directions in the description, but this street is absolutely packed full of food. You could spend a whole month on this street alone and probably wouldn't make your way through all the dishes. Right, here we are. All right, so the place itself, classic, airy, fans, got some chilies on the table, loads of people eating. Okay. Bún Mắm Bà Đông.
Bún mắm Bà Đông.
Bà Đông.
Bà Đông.
Okay. Xin chào Bà Đông. Xin chào. Hello. This is the legend herself. All right. Oh, so this is the sauce. All right. So this is the fermented anchovy sauce. Ooh.
Câu kia.
Right, so crispy pork, sausage, what looks like nam? Nam. All right, fermented nam. Nam cha. Okay, so fermented pork sausage. Ooh. Right, this is the funky stuff, guys. I can smell this from here. We've got prawns, pieces of fish, fermented fish sauce, some kind of, I think they're aubergines, pickled garlic, and I'm not sure what that is. Oh, sorry. Noodle.
Noodle.
Noodle?
Dưa.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, and papaya.
Noodle, dưa, tôm.
Ah, all right. So I've learnt one word in Vietnamese, guys, and that's doodle, which is papaya. All right, here's the bún.
Bún.
Bún? We've got the salad.
Salad, rau dưa leo.
Wow.
Mít trộn.
Oh. Right, the herbs smell incredible. This is young jackfruit, so like chopped up young jackfruit. And then we've got the Vietnamese coriander on top. Wow, and then she's cutting up that beautiful crispy pork belly over there. Got that mad fish sauce there. We've got another sweet fish sauce there. Nước chấm.
Nước chấm, tương ớt.
Yes. That's for me. That's for me. Một tô. Một tô. Nem. Nem chả.
Sao nhớ là biết nè.
Bó.
Thịt đó, nem chả thịt luôn đó ba.
Nem chả thịt.
Okay. Okay. Tap cam.
Tap cam.
Okay. All right, guys. So the same as every single place I've been, super friendly, super helpful, really, really nice, smiley, happy people. Anyone that says that Vietnamese people aren't friendly have lost their minds. Honestly, I've been treated with nothing but smiles and warmth, and everyone's been welcoming, especially when I'm coming into film, which can be rare in other places that I've been. But these guys are having a great time, having a bit of a laugh with me, which is nice. Nem cha. Sure. Come on. So they're all helping me. Mate, he's there. He's got his the translator for me. They're all helping me out. Thank you so much. All right. So, sweet fish sauce. It's very viscous. Some garlic in there. We've got that fish sauce on top. Right, he's just going to put a little bit on. He don't want to kill me. And then...
Ủa? Ê,
no. Peanuts on top. They think he's going to kill me with that chili. Come on. Thank you so much.
ngon, chị 100 đồng. Ngon, 100 đồng.
I think he said that's 40,000, which is about £1.20, something like that. Look at this bad boy. Ah, work of art. Sorry, $1.20. It's about £1 actually, yeah, just under, about 90p. It can't be. All right, guys, so let's have a look at this. We've got that crispy, crunchy roast, marinated roast pork. Oh, look at that. I could probably just eat a bowl of this without that fish sauce all over it. We've got the nam cha, so fermented pork sausage. We've also got that beef sausage luncheon meat that we had in the banh mi earlier. Some peanuts, cucumbers, all those herbs. And he's telling me, mix that up. Okay, so we've got some mint, we've got lettuce, we've got that Vietnamese coriander. I'm making a mess already. All right, we've also got a bowl of limes. We've got some more of that funky fish sauce. Look at this. I don't know what's in this. Lemongrass, garlic, chilies, nice. And if it's not spicy enough for me, we've got some pounded red chilies. And we've also got some fresh green chilies that don't actually look that spicy, but these little green ones are mental. Anyway, all right, let's cut it with a little bit of lime juice. I'll go with 2. All right, so by the smell of it, as soon as I walked in, I knew that smell. So it smells exactly like pala or padek. So if you're in Laos, padek, Isan pala, that's what it smells like. But I will give it a taste. I'll just try the noodles first. Ooh. Right. It's very, very strong tasting. It's not necessarily fishy, it does taste a bit like padek actually. So it's salted, fermented anchovies as far as I can tell. I like the fact that it's peppered with a little bit of garlic, chili and lemongrass. Hold on, I'll be honest with you, it's very, very strong. All right, I'll try it with the pork. That pork is delicious. Absolutely melts in your mouth. Tender pork belly. A really, really crispy, crunchy outside. I mean, that is beautiful. So these rice noodles are the same noodles that we're going to have later in the Bún Đao shop. They're going to be pressed into a cake later, but it's the same sort of thing. And they're the same noodles for like Bún Thịt Nung. That one's for you, Vu. As you can tell, my Vietnamese pronunciation is horrible, but these noodles are absolutely perfect for anything with a sauce, whether it's curry, whether it's a salad, whether in this case it's a fermented fish sauce. They just carry flavour so well. And where by itself, especially for someone who's not eaten fermented fish before, it could be slightly overpowering. You've got all of those fresh herbs, the mint, which is quite strong, so that's balancing it out. You've got the Vietnamese coriander, that's quite strong, so that's balancing it out. You've got the subtle freshness from all that lettuce and all the other herbs, spicy hit from the chilies, and then a zesty, citrusy hit from the lime. So again, so much going on, and what you're doing here with all the sauces on the table, all the chili, all the herbs, you're just building flavour on top of flavour, texture on top of texture. It's spicy, it's sour, it's salty, it's sweet. It's everything pretty much you're going to want from a bowl of food in Danang. So one thing I think I forgot to mention was that there's two types of bún mắm. So bún mắm that I've had in Saigon, and which is I think the more common one, is actually a noodle soup. Sometimes they call it Vietnamese gumbo for any of my American viewers. So it's like a seafood noodle soup with a pork or seafood broth, spiked with this fermented anchovy sauce. But in Da Nang, as you can see, it's for all intents and purposes a noodle salad, a cold, funky noodle salad. And the seafood aspect in Da Nang, where you see a lot of fermented fish and fish products and stuff, is because obviously we're by the sea, so a lot of fresh seafood traditionally in Da Nang. Right, I'll try this nam, one of my favourite things in the world. Extremely sour, fatty pork sausage. Some people get put off by the fact that it's fermented pork, but I promise you guys, it's addictive. Goes so well in a salad like this. Again, I keep harping on about it, I'm sounding like a broken record, but building different flavours and different textures using different meats, different herbs, different sauces. So again, that's the sourness, but then you've got that fatty texture as well, which is just adding a nice texture, added texture. So go with the peanuts, the garlic, the crispy skin, the soft beef luncheon meat. What a dish. What a dish. I'll tell you what is really, really good. Are these little pieces of sort of pickled young jackfruit. They've got a tartness that you associate with jackfruit, and they're really, really sharp. I'm not sure what they've been marinated in, but giving you a nice fruity kick. There's just so much going on here. It's hard for me to explain. I'm not sure this is going to be for everyone, especially as a breakfast dish, but I think it's something everyone should try once on their trip to Danang. It's almost got sort of notes of blue cheese. It's that kind of mature strength of sauce. So it's definitely not going to be for everyone. Luckily, this isn't the first time I've eaten fermented fish, so I'm familiar with that taste. I'm not sure I would order this all the time, but for a dish that's out of the ordinary, when you get out somewhere, you've got to try the local food. I would definitely order it again. It just wouldn't be my go-to. But guys, I'm going to get back to my salad, finish this off, put you all out of your misery. You don't have to sit here and watch me eat the whole bowl. I think we completed stage one perfectly. All we got to do now is go to the Bún Mắm Bà Đông, but that is a dinner dish. So I'm going to go back there at night time. So in between, I'm going to eat a few different dishes that I want to eat around Danang, but that's for a separate video. So guys, I will stick links with directions, all that good stuff in the description box below if you want to come to see Bà Đông for yourself. Get some of this unique fish noodle salad, and I will see you tonight for some bún đào. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Bye-bye. All right, guys, so evening is upon us. It's our second stop. We've had a little break in between breakfast and dinner, and this is the second dish that apparently none of us foreigners can eat because it's too quote-unquote stinky for us. We're here to try some Bún Mắm Bà Đông, fermented shrimp paste sauce with lots of little goodies. So let's see if this foreigner can handle it. Let's go. Nice little spot. Guys aren't here for the decor, are you? You're here for the Mắm Bà Đông, which is that fermented shrimp paste dip there. So what we're going to do, we're going to order a few little bits and pieces. Probably a set. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. But do like foreigners like me, they like this?
No.
No?
They like this. Can you eat this?
Yeah.
Shrimp paste?
Yeah. He's worried about me, guys. Okay, so Ang is going to help me pick. He's saying I need to get the Bún Đào number 1, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
It's for one people.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good. Right, so I just asked him if foreigners like to eat this stuff. He said no and laughed in my face, which happens to be a common theme today because everyone I've told that I'm going for Mắm Bà Đông have been like, I don't think you're going to like that, and tried to talk me out of it. But I do like a nice fermented shrimp number, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. And if I don't, well, at least I've got the experience. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely an evening dish because I came here about an hour ago and there was literally no one in here. It's about 8 o'clock at night now. So I got here at 7, there was no one, and now it's pretty full. I think in about an hour I won't be able to get in. Okay.
Can you eat this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this one.
Yes.
Alright, so this is the shrimp paste, guys. The fermented shrimp that everyone's so scared of. I can actually smell it from here, but for me, it smells incredible. So it's a thick, stinky, gloopy mess of fermented shrimp. I'm going to try it now with nothing in. Oh, look at the oil. Oh, beautiful. Right, I'm going to try this now with nothing in it, and then I'll pimp it up to how I think it should be. Alright, now that is the stuff. Guys, everyone thinks that because it's fermented shrimp, it's going to be super, super fishy and overpowering. That is just, again, I'm going to use the word I don't like using, an umami bomb. That is just savoury encapsulated. If you needed to put a picture of savoury next to savoury, the word, in the dictionary, this is what I'd use. It's not just straight shrimp paste though, that's a tongue twister. There's some shallots in there, some garlic, a little bit of sugar, some spices. I'm going to need mine a little bit more sour than that though, so I'm going to stick in some of these calamansi, and obviously you know I'm going to need some chili, so I'm going to stick in a load of chili, but my man's just got over here with my plata. And he's saying, pimp that up with a little bit of chili. They call it lemon, but these are calamansi. Now I know a lot of people call these kumquats, but I'm pretty sure that these are calamansi. We'll go seeds and all, I can't be bothered to pick those out. Right, let's see if one's going to be enough. It's better. One more. Then we'll take some of our fresh red chilies. Alright. And basically what we're going to do, oh look at the foam. Look at the foam. Right, basically what we're going to do, we're going to get our bits and pieces. We've got a variety of different pieces to dip, and we're just going to dip those and go. So this is the Bún Đào Excuse my pronunciation. So this is basically a pressed rice noodle cake, like we saw earlier, like we had earlier with our bún thit. The star of the show for me though are these fried, puffed up pieces of tofu, because these are like a sponge. Anything you dip this in, it's going to take on all that flavour. We've got some blood sausage. Got some blood sausage, some herbs going through there, a little bit of fat. We've got some intestine. Boiled pork. Not sure what this is. I will ask him in a sec. Some cucumber and our array of herbs. So we've got some perilla leaves, fish herb, because some people say it tastes like fish. I can't really taste that. All right, so I'm going to grab a little piece of something. I'll start with the tofu. I'll have a little dip. Nice. Nice bit of that shrimp paste on there. See the inside? If you don't like tofu, this is the way to eat it. Crispy, crunchy on the outside, soft and absolutely delicious on the inside. And again, it's like a sponge for anything. Any kind of sauce. Love this in soups, it takes on all the flavour, but for me, the perfect accompaniment to this funky, salty, flavour-packed sauce. Now it's got the calamansi in it. It's sour, it's salty. We've got those little red chilies, really spicy, and you just keep going from there. Keep building. Let's get a little bit of our bun. I don't know what all the fuss was about. We've eaten these two dishes they said we couldn't eat. Easy. Fresh rice noodles, no matter what you're putting on them. Curry, the bún thit, sorry for my pronunciation. Anything, just take on flavour. Like rice, the rice noodles, they're plain. They're there to literally soak up any flavours you like. All right, I'm actually going to pick off a little bit of this leafage, so a bit of the wort, a little bit of the perilla, Joe Parilla, if you're watching. And I'll have that just to freshen up that meat. But again, we're going to dip. We're going to keep dipping every time, just building flavours, guys. Oh, I've dropped my leaf. I'll drop one of them anyway. Right, now I've finally got my act together. I absolutely love that fish wort, the fish herb. Like, it's slightly astringent and bitter, but I love it, especially against this really peppery, like floral perilla leaf. Absolutely love it. Oh, I've abandoned the chopsticks. Right, I kind of want to try the blood sausage before I put it in anything. It's like a really good black pudding. Soft, delicate, you've got those lovely herbs going through. Amazing. I just love, and I bang on about it in every video I do in Vietnam, I love the array of fresh herbs you get with everything. Like you saw my bun xiao video, hopefully. Loads and loads of herbs. Earlier with that Bún Mắm, loads and loads of herbs, different herbs again now. When you're having stuff that's fried like this fried tofu, it's nice to chase it when everything's so rich and a little bit heavy. It's nice to chase it with some delicious fresh herbs. And cucumber's a perfect vessel for this because it's so fresh, crunchy, crispy. It's just a perfect vessel with anything salty and delicious. Fresh. I could literally drink this sauce I could literally drink that sauce straight out of the bottle. So the longer I'm spending in Danang, the more I'm enjoying it. It's like a really, really quiet Saigon. All the buildings look the same. They've still got the bikes, still got all the food. I mean, the amount of food here is ridiculous. You could spend a year here eating a different shop every day and you wouldn't even cover like 1/100th of it. But it's really, really quiet to Vietnam standards, like a Vietnamese city standards. If you compare it to Hanoi or Saigon, like you can actually walk up and down the pavements and stuff, and like this is nighttime and it's still pretty quiet. So from now on, I think I'll be coming back to Danang, although I will be going back to Saigon. But yeah, Danang, I love you. I think we completed the task, no problem. But let me know what you think in the description box below. I will stick links to this place along with the Bún Mắm place we went to earlier. I will stick links in the description as always. That's about it from me today. I'm going to finish off my lovely dinner and I will see you in the next one.